In this lesson, we're going to take things a step further and connect your favorite third-party form tools and ad platforms directly to Z360. We'll be using Zapier along with the native Z360 Zapier app to make this happen. This is the best way to handle things like Google Forms, Typeform, JotForm, and even Facebook lead ads. The beauty of this method is that there's no messing around with webhooks, no code, and definitely no manual JSON formatting. It's all handled through a simple interface. So, how does it actually work? The Z360 Zapier app talks directly to your Z360 account, which means it handles all the authentication and field mapping for you. Every zap you create is made of two parts: a trigger from your form tool, and an action inside Z360. The Z360 app gives you two main actions to choose from. First, there's Add Form Entry, which creates a contact in your Z360 Forms. Then there's Create Inquiry, which turns a submission into a lead within a specific Z360 pipeline. You just pick the one that fits your workflow best. Now, one quick heads up. The Z360 Zapier app is currently invite only. To get started, just send a quick email to zapier@z360.biz with the email address you use for Zapier. Once the team approves you, the app will show up in your account and you're ready to start building. Before we jump in, just make sure you have three things ready: your Zapier account, and the free tier is perfectly fine for basic zaps, access to the Z360 app via that invite we mentioned, and an active form ready to go in whatever tool you're using, whether that's Google Forms, Typeform, or Tally. Let's walk through a full setup together. We're going to connect Google Forms to Z360 Forms so that every time someone responds, they're automatically added as a contact. Inside your Zapier dashboard, click Create Zap. For your trigger, go ahead and search for Google Forms. You'll want to choose New Form Response as your trigger event and hit Continue. From there, just connect your Google account and pick the specific form you want to track. It's a good idea to hit Test Trigger here. If you haven't submitted a test response on your Google form yet, go do that now so Zapier has some data to see. Once it picks up your test submission, click Continue. Now for the action. Search for Z360 and select it. For the event, we're going to choose Add Form Entry and then link Z360 account. Now let's configure the action. In Configure tab, you will see a field for endpoint URL. You can find the URL by heading over to your Z360 settings, then account settings, and looking inside the forms under distribution section. Just copy that webhook URL and paste it right into Zapier. Next up is field mapping. This is where you tell Zapier which Google form answer goes to which Z360 field. Just click into each box and match them up. First name to first name, email to email, and so on. Just a pro tip. When you're testing the phone number field, make sure you use a real number with a country code, because Z360 actually validates those. Hit Test Step, and Zapier will send that data over. If you switch back to your Z360 contacts page, you should see your test entry right there, tagged as Inbound Forms. If it looks good, head back to Zapier and hit Publish. Now, every future submission will flow in automatically. Now, let's look at a second example using JotForm to feed a sales pipeline. This is great for when you want submissions to appear as leads rather than just contacts. In Zapier, create a new zap and select JotForm as your trigger. Choose New Submission, connect your account, and pick your form. Once you've tested that trigger and it's pulling data, click Continue. For the action, select Z360 again, but this time choose Create Inquiry. Connect your account and click Continue. To get this talking to your pipeline, you'll need the pipeline API endpoint. You can grab this inside Z360 by going to Product Settings, then Pipelines. Click that three-dot menu on your pipeline, select Generate Form Links, and look for the API tab. Paste that URL into Zapier. When you're mapping the fields this time, remember to use title case, so capitalized names, for things like first name and last name, as these are case sensitive. Also, make sure to set the consent field to true. Then click Test Step and fill out the form. When done, go to the Leads page in Z360, and you should see the test lead sitting right there in correct pipeline stage. Just remember, if it doesn't show up, check that your pipeline's communication channel is actually enabled. If everything's working, hit Publish. And that's it! Using the native Z360 app makes the whole process of connecting third-party tools feel like a breeze. Whether you're using HubSpot, Wix, Webflow, or Facebook lead ads, the process is the same. Pick your trigger, map your fields, and publish. You can send those submissions to Z360 Forms as contacts or straight into your pipelines as leads. In our next lesson, we're going to dive into setting up MCP servers in Z360. This is where we connect advanced automation tools that your AI agent can actually use within its workflows.